No, Autumn's not going live. Omega's going live. Another sub for me to smack. Oh, yes. I mean, you can smack something else on me if you want, baby. Because Troll sent me a, Very back, I'll be soon. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm live. Mega's live, let me go and get a drink.
All the way to the dome, all the way to the top.
Give him a few subs, man. I was doing a Skribblio server stream as well. Come here then, big boy. Oh, one day, Aaron, one day, babes, one day. Right, there's Omega's link. Go over. Hashtag or right E-raid. Go over and give the guy some love, he's a nice guy. I'll be over there soon. Right, but until then, toodle fucking pip, guys. Toodle pip.
Hello. Let me pull up stream on my phone so I can read chat. I should close my stream on my phone, or on my desktop. Hello everybody, how are you? Thank you for the raid, Nick. So, 3 viewers, officially the most I've ever had. Thank you, Nonetheless, for the subscribing. Would anyone want to join, or should I just join a public game right now? I'm just gonna play a public game. Oh shit.
You've got big plans for your small business, and Constant Contact's email marketing tools make it easy to
That's fine, Orem.
customers. So
I'm gonna play public games until there's someone that wants to play.
Constant Contact. Try it free today.
Before then, I should probably advertise. Ooh, 5 likes. Anyone have an idea what this word could be? That was great drawing. Real nice. Strong is going really well. Hey there, now that I've advertised. Yes, an invisible boomerang. Oh shit, okay. What the fuck? Fuck you! That was a totally reasonable reaction. And I'm sure everybody agrees. Well, I guess it's back to waiting. Does anybody have any custom words that they'd like me to put in? Okay, I just tried and turns out that you cannot, you cannot play a game by yourself. While we wait for somebody, why don't we not do that? Why don't we play, and we'll play tabs while we wait. Tabs is always fun. Oh, thanks, Orm. That's very nice of you. Alright, Orm, do you want to pick a map? See, I would tweet myself out, but I don't have any followers on Twitter. I'll plug in Twitter later. Alright, Medieval 2 it is. Let me just put my cap back on. Okay, Medieval 2. Alright. This first match will be Ancient versus some other faction. Okay, there we go. Just hitting 2100, and it's 100 units. So, let us Create an army worthy of the gods. Alright, there we go. So, I'm gonna give everybody a second to decide who they think is gonna win, and then it'll be a deathmatch. Do you guys think it will be the Mighty Cavemen, who all blink in unison, or these guys? And okay, you think it's gonna be those guys? Okay. In 3, 2, 1, fight. I'm gonna slow this down so we can actually see what's going on. You think the Mammoth's gonna take it for the red team? Alright, well, this guy is in deep shit. Unless he just does that, I guess. Alright, let's focus on the battle more over here. See, the snakes are gonna be a pretty big advantage for the ancient team, which is these guys, because they do distract the opponent, and yeah. But they also have the ballistas in the very back of them, which is going to cause them problems by hitting their own team members, as you can see here. Whoever wins this map has to fight the next team, which will be the Renaissance, which might be an interesting match no matter who wins here. I am personally rooting for the blue side of the field just because they do have the advanced armor and weaponry. Although the red team is here with the magical advantage due to these guys, the bow and mages, and they have the let's say livestock advantage due to their mammoth, which has the size and strength over everybody in the blue army. But does it have the size and strength over everybody put together? Now that the Minotaurs are gone, a lot of the blue team's muscle has been removed from the battlefield. Although the blue team's Zeus seems to be putting in a lot of work here, as he is able to hit multiple targets at once due to his lightning chaining through enemies. Although it does not do very much damage, and he does not have a lot of health anymore due to a recent bug fix. And here might be a chieftain going down. Yes, that chieftain is dead, but so are these two hoplites. Now all that's left, blue team does appear that it's going to take it, but you never know what a mammoth might pull through with. I don't know how that did not hit him. Something with the hitboxes, I guess. But that is a lot of snakes, and I don't think that he can take everything on at once. See, the thing about this game is that you really never know if a mammoth is close to dying or not. These guys are about to fire their shots. Hopefully they all hit him. But can Zeus make it out of here alive? That is my real question right now. And Zeus does live through the map. So, Nanolis, it appears that you have been wrong. in this matchup. While I did give a monetary advantage to the blue team, the the red team did technically have the numbers. Now let's us create this next army. And first over here we have some painters. They are not very good in combat, so right behind them we're gonna need 2 lines of fencers. That is half our units already though. And then behind them, gonna need a few lines of balloon archers and musketeers. And we're gonna get some halberds on either side. Gonna get a couple of jousters in here. A single Da Vinci tank, as they are very strong units. We can, by the rules, we are not allowed to have more than one at any time. Should have noticed now. We're gonna get him a few more of these guys, and a couple more halberds, and we'll give him one more horse, and one more hoplite. Okay, 26,900, 28,140. Everybody place your bets right now, and we will start. See, last time the Romans were all advanced, but this time the Renaissance has the upper hand in that regard. But this guy is very smart. Okay, red just because they're not blue. Alright, I'll go 5 seconds for the next bets, and then we will start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, they're walking up to the fight. Some shots already going off. That's gonna be a pretty large thing for these musketmen. They need to get off at least most of their shots. Blue team does not seem to be doing too well here, as a lot of their units do appear to be already down. This horse, if it wants to do its job, it needs to just try to separate them more than kill anyone. Okay, something I think probably just got hit with that. See, this Da Vinci tank won't really come in that much until the very end, as this Minotaur is not in a good spot to be hit by them, really. Oh, he got hit by one. And then there's some friendly fire there. Okay, have a good day, nonetheless. Okay, my mom came in my room, so I wasn't commentating that part. But see, these halberd men, they are very strong and they have really good range. They're just not the most accurate fighters in the world. Okay, this Da Vinci tank has killed this Minotaur. I wish I had seen it. But I did not see that archer flying because I was talking to my mom. See, they need to find, like, they need to deal with Zeus, quickly. Or at least buy enough time for their, this guy to come and help with the Zeus. See, this guy was an expert dodging, but he did not see the lightning. Oh wait, what? Hang on, I think I had a wrong setting on. Okay, it won't. Okay, something happened, so now we're just viewing in real time. Alright, well, my controls are no longer working. Oh, crap. Well, I don't think he really deserved that. Anyways, Nanolis, I will see you another time. Thank you so much for watching, and for subscribing. Goodbye. Now it is the Mighty Vikings versus these ancient folk. You too, Nanolis. I'll see you around. Okay, here we go. This is the next match. They're both walking up to the plate as usual, except the Vikings are gonna get some early infantry in. There goes a Valkyrie's sword spinning. See, these Minotaurs here, they are going to be able to get in there close, but I don't know if that's even a good thing here, as they are probably going to regret it soon. Not even a little bit. They got out of that unscathed. I'm not sure how that guy got here, but he did. These Minotaurs are doing a serious job here. But you see, these guys are extremely powerful, and I think that they can deal with most things on the enemy team here. But it's going to take a lot of work for them to do it. I don't know if they will be able to beat all three of these Minotaurs, as they are nearing the same price, but the Minotaurs, I believe, are a little bit more expensive. But these guys do have the Ice Arena on their side, as well as a few other things. Plus, these Oarmen are very strong and have long range, but they have a decently long reload time. And they're not the most accurate guys in the world, plus it takes them a little bit of time to swing. His headbutter I believe that all of this came down to whether or not the the first guys were able to yeah, the cavemen, if they were able to perhaps beat the um the ancient faction, if they were able to beat the ancient faction by all that they would have needed to do is kill these ballistae, and they would have had a lot of a smoother time. These guys are stuck on their boat, which will soon sink into the earth for them to be able to run. This Orman has broken his arm, so that is not going to be good for the Vikings here. This does seem to be going the way of the ancient faction, but as long as this Valkyrie is still alive, he should be able to buy them enough time. Or he should be able to buy enough time for his teammates to come in and sweep up these guys and then try to close the distance. Ooh, I see. This here headbutter has found themselves a spot right here where I do believe they plan to just buy time by distracting this ballista man, and just like I said, buy time for these guys to come in. That Valkyrie has now fallen. Ooh, and he might have used this a bit early. I don't know if that was I don't know if that's the best time to use that. He does have multiple of them, but it does take a while to charge it up. This has gone really well so far. You know what, I'm gonna check how much time we've been streaming for. It's already been about a half hour. That's pretty good. Alright, yeah. So we could go super slow motion, but I don't want to do that. Now, this guy staying back here is either going to be extremely good or extremely bad for these here Vikings. Because he will be the man with the most health once all these guys go down. If they go down, rather. Now that headbutter, she did die due to there being gaps that you could shoot through. But she did buy them time as well. Which was her only job right there. Now, we just need a few good hits in on Zeus and he will go down. The Vikings here have to hope for some friendly fire on the archers here. And they do get the friendly fire, but not the kind I was really hoping for. Or that they were really hoping for. Because they need the ballista to hit an archer, which I think it's going to. Yeah, that's definitely going to hit him. Summoning their ice cage, they are getting rid of some snakes. And they're damaging Zeus. And just putting a lot of hurt on him. Zeus is now down. All that's left is a lot of these smaller units. Oh, and that ice cage really did help them because of the fact that the ice walls did block a lot of the ballista bolts. As you can see here. Or both the ballista bolts. The man is now no longer stuck, but he is dealing with a snake, which is now dead. But he now has a snake scarf, which is fine. Walking up to these archers, you gotta be wondering what he's thinking. He obviously wants to go with one clean cleave, hitting all three at once, so that he won't be wasting any more time that he needs to get to the blisters before he dies. This is looking very promising for the Vikings here, who I do believe has a solid monetary advantage. But that is just what they brought, and I can't help with that at all. About a solid army with a lot of bodies that could go down without being too detrimental, and a lot of good attacks on the part of the archers or of the here jarls. Now, while they didn't get that clean cleave, they don't need it anymore, and they have managed to avoid that both ballista bolts actually. So now they just have to come and sweep up the remains of these two guys. And then that will be it for the ancient faction, unless they manage to pull out something extraordinary here, which doesn't seem to be likely. They really like doing that, although it is not what they need. It's fun that they are doing it, as it does give them defense, and keeps more of their members alive to fight later on, so that they don't have to waste money on training new guys. Now we just wait. Okay, something's gonna happen here. Unless he managed to block it, which he did, and then this oarman came in here and busted off this wheel. So this guy couldn't turn, and then they killed him. Okay, so while that was a long and tough fight by the ancient faction, these Vikings here did eventually win. Now, on to the medieval faction. The medieval faction definitely wants to utilize their bards to buy them some time for not only their squires to get in there, but also for their archers to be able to shoot properly. They're gonna get a few knights for their shields, a couple catapults as well for their multi-person destroying, as well as a king with a bunch of healers on him. Now, those healers are going to help him a lot, as they are very useful in battle for keeping you alive. But they are susceptible to the ice arena that the Jarls on the other side just happen to be able to summon. Now, this is one of the closest matches we've ever had in terms of monetary value as well as number value. Whoever beats this will be going up against the farmer faction next. So that berserker is getting in there early. Oh, they're gonna cause some problems in the ranks. That's very good strategically, something that you don't often see from a Viking. These Valkyries are coming in here trying to clear out some of these pesky archers that are going to be a problem later if they don't. So that's good. I don't see a single archer still standing. Oh, I do now. I see a few actually. These kings are going to be a serious problem due to their massive health pool as well as their swinging distance. A lot of these here healers are getting stuck on a catapult, which is good for the Vikings for them to stay behind. Oh, this could be detrimental. This is not what they needed. That's a good small army of warriors that they've just lost. I don't know why they're throwing them so early, but they are. Okay, that might actually be good for them because of the spin distance. Spin distance did not help them very much, but it did make it go a little bit further. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry about that, I was talking to my cat. See, these Jarls coming in later on is going to be very useful, as they are going to be the freshest man, as I had. They're going to be like the freshest men on the battlefield, as I had said earlier. Now, that was not what that brawler needed there. What that brawler was hoping for was to block the swing of the sword with his shield, and then come in with a clean cleave of his axe. Although that didn't quite work out for him. Now, what the Vikings need is for a catapult to mislaunch and hit the healers there. That would be very good for the aforementioned Vikings, as I had spoken. It's just going very good. It feels really good today. Oh, this could be bad for either side, really. Okay, it missed. It didn't cause too much damage. Ooh, but that's gonna be bad for the healers. Oh, some of them are still standing though. Okay, what? Did that not kill any of those healers? Okay, they're pushing him back. Oh, one healer's still back here. That's really good for these guys. Oh, and there's a knight stuck too. Alright, the healers are starting to go down now. Alright, see, that's all the healers down now. And I guess that king was dealt with. And now they are probably onto the catapults, and then they're gonna make their way back there. Well, these guys just try to buy time for their teammates to go in and deal with all those guys. These Jarls here activating their known rage ability, so that they won't take damage for a certain amount of time. I think it's like 5 or 10 seconds. Yeah, they need to both do some damage to this king, as well as buy time for their teammates here. So that is exactly what they're going to try to do here. But the king is known for taking out multiple enemies at once. Okay, that was one clean swing, as well as a good swing from this king, who has knocked one of his enemies down and killed the other. This knight here is able to get a lot of things done if he isn't stopped soon. But it does look like one of these Jarls here is going to put a stop to them. Yep, just like I said, he put a stop to him quick and efficiently. And apparently there was one more riverboater that I did not see before. But now this king has killed both of them with a single strike, which was what he was hoping to do earlier. Now there is 2 Jarls left. Oh no, there's 3. That one's just taking a nap. As you can see, most of the battle happened right here on this certain spot of land, but there were casualties otherwhere, like in other spots too. It appears that this last catapult is going to be finished right now. Okay, that would have caused a lot of damage, but as you can see, their rage helped them there. So they did not take any damage from that certain swing, or from that certain catapult bolt, or catapult, boulder. So now it's just the king versus a few Jarls and these guys. Oh, what is he swinging at? Is this guy still alive? He is. He just needs to, like I said with the other guys, this guy is here to buy some time for his team, maybe get his quick sneak attack if he can. Although it does look like his weapon is stuck. Yes, that is a stuck R. Oh, the king almost missed him, but he wasn't so lucky, unfortunately. Now, this guy here, he's not hoping to get a strike in. He's hoping to catch a sword so that the queen, so that this king here has to recharge. And then the oh, sorry, I thought I saw something. And then this guy will come in and go for a strike, but he won't quite hit it. He will do a pretty good somersault though. And then, ooh, the king almost hit him. Is he going for another strike now? No, he's on his recharge period. Red victory. Oh, this Orban ended up killing the king, which is good on them because I do believe that the Jarls were stuck or asleep, respectively. So, good on the Vikings there. Okay, here we go. Vikings versus farmers. The farmers are currently being set out on their spots. These hay balers, their one advantage here is that they do a decent amount of damage, plus they're immune to arrow fire. But as you can see, I forgot to give the Viking faction archers. But they've been doing fine down so far, so I'm not gonna swap around anything, as that would be against the rules. Now, this does not look good for the for the farmers at all. I'll say it, but you know, underdog, I guess. So let's go for it. See, so what's so important about these berserkers here is that they're gonna get in quick and they're gonna be able to set off the scarecrows, but also which would be bad for them, but also maybe kill them quick, as well as jump around the ravens, which they did not do this time. They need to hope for at least one good swing at one of these guys here, which I don't think that they're gonna get. Nope. But he's able to buy himself some time. Oh, he did get one. But will that be enough? Oh, he did go down. Now, these guys have gone down sadly quickly, as the Farmer faction has never been known for their fighting capabilities, but rather their ability to provide food for everybody watching in the stands. So look, everybody's watching. Well, yay! See, everybody over there is watching. But this year they decided to compete, and I think they're regretting it. I know this guy certainly is regretting it. But they'll still try their hardest, as that's all they really can do. Now, this guy here, he's got to be wondering why he came. This guy just wanted to go home. So I guess they just decided to take a nap over there. This Berserker coming a little late with their jump, but that's fine. Ooh, the Scarecrow has been taken down. So there should be only a few members left that these guys will have to worry about here. Like, who? Oh, like that guy. Who just got his head kneed and then chopped. Okay, now, let's get some dynamite throwers in the front. That's already 1,000 points there. We're gonna get some miners behind them for some melee backup. Alright, there we go. And then some cacti for their good durability. Gunslingers, they're able to take out a lot of units at once. And some lasso men, just because they're really good at separating units. Some deadeyes for their long range. Alright, there we go. Oh, and these quick draws, they're just there to shoot quickly and effectively. I do not have much hope for the Vikings in this certain scenario. See, these guys already have Deadeyes locked onto them. Although I think they might have missed. Either that or their shots are just being delayed right now. See, I'm not really sure how this is gonna go because these here, oh, Cowboys, they do have the monetary advantage by a solid amount. And the Vikings, they have the spirit, I guess. Yeah, they have the spirit and the experience, which will be a key factor here in this match of the tournament. How happened over here? Oh, you can't go into this. Oh, that's what happened. Alright, so they threw those kind of early. Those were kind of their main hopes against a lot of what's going on here. Chill. See, now these here cavemen, not the cavemen, these here Vikings, they no longer have anybody left alive to clear all this distance. So these deadites are going to be a serious problem. Although nobody in the Western faction is known for having a lot of health, while these Jarls here are known for having a lot of health. Alright, they managed to deal with that cactus. Now it's just on to the next one. Yeah, on to the next two cacti, actually. Summoning an ice arena, that's good. It will save them some time getting to the cactus by bringing them over to themselves. Will this guy die of fall damage, though? No, not even a little bit. I'm not even entirely sure he even got hurt there. I do believe these guys' rage ability will become a key factor in how this fight goes. Oh, as well as the ice arena, as they do block projectiles. So as long as they can get some of these gunslingers out of here, then their ice arena will be able to block most things that are coming in as these guys come down and rain bullets in from above. But this temporary invulnerability will let them take a lot more shots than anyone else on their team could. As well as them having to dodge shots a lot of the time will help too. That was nice use of a body shield there. And there aren't too many units left for these guys to fight. All they need to do is get rid of these cacti, and they should move on to fighting the ranged units. That ability period that they just had did help them a lot. I don't know how this. Oh, this guy got dragged in by the cactus. But like I said, dude, the rage is gonna help them a lot here. He will take a lot of shots. He just needs for it to last him long enough to until he's not being shot at anymore. He's dragging some dead bodies with him. We don't know if that's a good idea or not yet. Alright, nice. He summoned himself an ice wall. As his rage should end sometime soon. So there do not appear to be very many soldiers left on the battlefield. Right, good, they managed to deal some damage to them. I do believe that the Vikings do have what it takes to win. It's just that they need a lot of things to happen for it to work. this gunslinger's down, that's gonna be a great advantage for them. The quick draw's down. That's what I meant. Ooh, there's just one left. Oh, and there we go. A shot through the stomach is all that was left in this here Jarl. The Viking faction did pull through a lot, but they just didn't have the range to keep up with these here cowboys. Okay. Now, here we go. Okay, there we go. That's already 103 units. Okay, see, these here... This faction here is not meant to be fucked with. This was last year's champion, no surprise to anyone. And they are trying to keep their title by any means necessary. And when they see and when they say any means necessary, they mean any means necessary. Even exploding themselves. There we go. They've got the wizards, the poachers, and these here cavalry in the back. They've got the M1 Abrams, also known as the modern day tanks. That is coming straight from the United States Army. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to talk. See, these cowboys are putting up quite a large fight. It's just not gonna be enough. No matter what they do, they just simply aren't going to beat this guy. Or beat this team, I should say. They simply weren't meant to win this one. The shield came in pretty well there. It was useful for, killing, for not dying to those. Yes, you guys dodge projectiles, I forgot about that. So you just gotta be wondering, what is this guy thinking? What is he gonna do next? He is fighting Goku if Goku was a boxer. You just gotta be wondering why these guys are standing their ground and not just going down. the tank here is coming in, doing a lot of work. Bam, that base got smacked in the face. Bam. Ooh, and he jumped straight onto that tank. Ooh, and I think that this guy's gonna get the last punch. No, he did not. He got hit with the barrel of the tank. Okay. Oh, now we're on to the secret faction. And it's gonna be 300 units as for the secret faction. But there will be a secret weapon that that this faction can choose to use. Although it is their nuclear option. It might be necessary for the victory. Yeah, President Alice, normally I would not allow them in this tournament, but they did do they did sign in everything, and they promised that they would stay in the guidelines of what they're able to summon this year. Okay. These guys are pretty powerful. I don't think you need that many of them. A single Gatling gun. I just want to make sure I get an ice giant in. Let's get in a sensei, a couple of shoguns, a tree giant, or two, possibly, yeah, three, two Artemises, a Uller, a couple of Lady Red Jades, a couple of Samurai Giants, a few Blackbeards, and let's get in two more of these guys. And these here, the Legacy faction did decide to pull it out. Their secret weapon. finish this fight quick. You know, not let the ice giants get going. Now this here could be very bad for the red team if the Cupids do their job in hitting the super peasant. Because if they do, he will turn on his own team. Yeah, see, if I unslow it, you can't really see much of what's going on. See? It's kind of hard to tell. Anyways, the red team here is putting in a lot of work. Oh, there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is going to decide who wins and who loses. This man right here. If he goes down, the rest of his team can't even hope to stand up to this large of an army. There, he got one of them down. And now he's going in here. Try and gather up some of these guys they left behind back here. Witches are being summoned. That's good. These ice giants here are getting stuck on one another. There did not seem to be too much hope left for the secret faction. This grenade cannon is on its side, which is not very good for these guys who are controlling it. Wait, did it die? Ladies and gentlemen, I think that the super peasant may have fallen off the cliff. Maybe he just got stuck. I think he might have just got stuck in the world. I'm not sure that I'm having difficulty finding a spot that'll let me see in. Okay, here we go. As far as I can tell, he did not manage to get himself stuck in the map. But that was a pretty good vantage point to just watch everything go down. Don't really know what to say. I can't think of why he would have died. Maybe he drowned? I don't can drown out, honestly. Oh wait. Oh, there he is. His texture was just temporarily removed because of a bug. Okay. Well. Okay, guys. I do have to go. But yeah, sorry guys.